Hey now, how's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody had a great weekend, and I hope everybody has a great week. This Monday set rep for me is a hardwood mushroom coffee, Maxwell House, and tobacco. I don't know what the tobacco is. The tobacco that I filled my bowl with today is out of my mystery jar. Yeah, I know that probably a lot of you guys have mystery jars. You know, if you finish a tin or two of one blend or another, you just and you want to use that jar or whatever, you put it into another jar because there isn't enough there to necessarily keep a full-size jar with a little bit of tobacco on the bottom, you know, so you put it into another jar. Well, that's what this is. It's a monster mix of everything, pretty much. The Frankenstein blend, if you will, because I have no clue what it is. Bunch of everything in a jar. Just random tobaccos in a jar. I don't care if they're aromatic, I don't care if they're English, I don't care what it is. Just throw it in a jar. It's the first pipe I got to have in a while. Because of the weather, it's been too cold. It's been for shit. So, you make do with a cigarette or two until you can actually sit down and enjoy a pipe, you know. That and this thing keeps going out. There it goes. So, how are we doing, Kings? How are we all doing? I'm gonna switch it up a bit. Go into a cigarette, yeah. Make this a quick video. I haven't done a video in a day or so. Been busy doing chores. I checked on the beehives this morning, and they're doing fantastic. The girls are in there humming away as soon as I started messing around the top of the hot box and getting all the snow off the hives. I can hear them in there, so I'm pretty excited for that. Been a shit week for weather, though, I'll tell you that. Still cold. It's warmed up a little bit since, you know, we were sub-zero temperatures, but it's still cold, you know. So I've been doing chores. We had a good amount of snow dumped on us, maybe about 1.5 feet. So of course you got to do the shoveling and the snow blowing and the roof raking and all that stuff. Par for the course, you know. Yeah. There's going to be times where I don't necessarily get a chance to do a video, and there may even be times where I just don't want to do one. And there's some times that I get into these moods to where My only company I prefer is the sound of burning tobacco and my dog. I'm sure we all have that from time to time. And for me, those time-to-time moments happen more in the wintertime than it does in the spring and the summer. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind the change of seasons, yeah? But it's the cold that reduces your speed, gets in your bones, makes you move slow. I don't like it. And now on the flip side of that, you know, I could sit here under the sun, sweat rolling right out of me, and smile, you know. Even the wife, or, you know, sometimes if we go pick up other daughters or whatever, what ends up happening is 9 times out of 10 they end up telling me, roll the windows down, because I forget, you know. It doesn't bother me. You come out of Walmart, jump into a car, and, you know, it's 80, 85 degrees outside, but it's like you know, triple digits inside the car because the windows are rolled up if we don't have the dog with us. So they're like, roll the windows down. It doesn't bother me. Heat never really got to me, actually. It's the cold that slows you way the hell down that I don't like. Which is kind of funny because I think it was right up till I was, I want to say 40, 43 maybe, 43, 45-ish. The snow got to me more than usual. And it just seems like it gets worse each year, pretty much. I mean, I was born in December, you know. So for me, you know, I was born in the middle of a fucking snowstorm. So, you know, it shouldn't bother me, but it does. You know, these old proverbial wounds come back to haunt you pretty good when you're cold. And I think it's high time that we find a place to move to where it's greener and warmer, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm doing okay here. Like I said, this set rep for me is all good. Everything's still go. The bees look fantastic. They've dwindled down in numbers, which is anticipated anyway, because you lose a lot of them in the wintertime. But I got a very good feeling that come this spring, when you get the red maples in bloom and you get that first nectar push, you know, I think that'll be a really strong, maybe 3.5 pound colony come in the springtime for the thaw out. It's going to be beautiful. I think in the fall, this past fall, I think that colony is increased. I bet you it's a good it got to be almost a 5 pound colony before the fall came. So if those numbers doodle down like they naturally do, I'm looking at a good solid 2-3 pound colony come the thaw out, and for them to start bumping up. After the winter solstice, the queen will pick up her laying anyway. So that's already been here and gone, so she's slowly picking up, slowly picking up, slowly picking up, and then the big push. So that I'm waiting for. But yeah, I wish I had more exciting stuff to talk about, but it is what it is, yeah. That, and you get tired too, especially in the winter. I don't know why that is. It's weird to me. Maybe that's why bears hibernate, you know? It's fucking weird. I don't like it. Even now, you know, you get done with dinner, you know, or you have a late supper, you know, get a good belly full, and you come out and grab a quick smoke, and next thing you know, you're moving real slow, you know. You had a good meal. You know, you're kind of moving around. It was like a bear that just got shot in the ass with a sedative dart, you know. You're all... Yeah, it's like that. Mm. Yeah. But that'll be that. Time to head it back inside and get some bread made. So in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great day. Hope you even have a better week. Take care, Kings. We'll see you again soon.